So, good morning, good morning. Today is Tuesday. This is my Tuesday Instagram Live, and it will be posted to YouTube after I am done here, and it will also be available in the IGTV up there in the corner, which you should know that because you probably found it there if you're not watching it live right now. So, good morning, and I thought today I'm so excited because I have just listed a whole bunch of new Liquitex paint in the store, paint tubes, and they are the nice big size 4-ounce tubes of paint. I have all the fluorescent colors. I have these in the small tube set also, this size, if you want like a whole set of the fluorescents, or a set of the metallic and iridescent ones, which includes copper. But I have two 6-piece sets that are this size. But if you want the full size, I have the big bottles in the fluorescents, and I have some other colors, which honestly, I think when I was ordering them, I had just done this online class where the class was using all these muted soft pastel kind of colors, so I bought a bunch of those for the store. But I also have a lot of Amsterdam acrylics in there too, so Amsterdam and Liquitex, I'm going to say that they are a very similar product as far as, I don't know, I haven't done a comparison of the actual pigment of them, but I will do that at one point. So, but not today, but I just wanted to let you know I'm so excited. I have these fluorescents in the big tubes, and then I also have, I was on like a metallic kick because obviously this month is metallic copper, so I bought these. I have 2 sets of these acrylic inks because inks are so fun to play with. They're very different, but they're just fun. And these are the what they're called, the iridescents, but I call them the metallics. So there's silver, gold, and copper in this set. And then I also have sorry, I'm trying to move stuff out of the way. Okay, so I'm also really learning and starting to get excited about color mixing because I want to be more like a art person, I guess, and learn how to mix my colors, even though I have a full set of the small Liquitex paints that's this big. I got this for Christmas one year from my family, gave me this, but and primary blue, red, and yellow are coming to the store with my next order, just to let you know. So that is actually the colors that are in this set. This is a little bit smaller. These are 2.4 for the large, for the primary colors plus black, and then a larger 4-ounce of white. So this set is available if you want to just kind of get started and try mixing some of your own colors. This is a set that I grabbed because I wanted to be able to do that also. But these are actually coming, like I said, full size 4-ounce bottles. I already have Mars Black that's already in the store, and Titanium White is already in the store. So if you want full size and you want to try some color mixing, I looked at all the colors, and I know that there's different warms and cools, and there's different theories about which colors to use, and I looked at it and I said, I'm just going to go with primary red, blue, and yellow. And then it turns out that's what's in this set. So you can buy them full size separately, or you can buy them in this set, which has a little bit smaller bottles to get you started. And so there's this, Kelly Wynn Studios has some really awesome classes about color mixing. I joined her. Oh, good. Well, Wanda has a class. Cool. Wendy. She's awesome. So awesome. So yeah, check out Willa Wanders. And then also, I was gonna say Kelly Wynn has, as part of her virtual art summit right now, if you pay for the month of, pay what you can for the month of access, then you also get her color mixing class. So, and I've watched her do some color mixing. She doesn't use the primary colors. She uses like a quinacridone red or magenta, and a couple others, but you can do it the same theory, same way, right? All it is learning what to do and watching what she's doing and the confidence that she has. That's how I get confidence, is from watching other people and seeing what they're doing. I'm like, oh, okay, if they can do it, then I can do it too. So Okay, so that's and then the other new thing that I'm so excited to share, and these are not live yet, there's like 2 of them that are live, but is I have just purchased a lot of these ArtFoamies stamps, and these are great if you're going to do gel printing. Hint, hint, we might have a gel printing challenge in July. So, I have purchased, this is not all of them, I have a lot of these. I bought 10, 15, maybe 20 different designs. But what I love about them is that they are designed by people that I recognize the name, like Julie Balser and Donna Dewberry, right? And Mindy Lacefield. I love her art. She has really fun art, and I love this this paintbrush. This is so fun. So here's another one from Donna. I can't show you all of them. There's a whole bunch, but more will be coming into the store. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. This is it looks like these little glasses. So these are fun. They're thick foam, right? They're not mounted. They're not on cling mount. You just use them as a stamp. You just use them as they are. I got this one that has these really fun dots from Julie Balser. So funny story about Julie. Back in a long time ago, let's say 2010, I had a store. I had a studio in San Antonio, Texas. It was on the 3rd floor of a really old building. It was very cool. It was downtown San Antonio. It was across the street from the Museum of Art. You had a view of like downtown San Antonio and a great view during the Fiesta Parade. And Julie Balser was coming to Houston for a CHA, which is the Conference for the Art Industry, or Craft and Hobby Association, which is now called something else, called Creativation now. And so she was coming to Houston for that. And Houston's a few hours away from San Antonio. So somehow I found out she was coming to Houston. I said, hey, come to San Antonio and do a class for my store. And she was like, okay. So she actually came to my store in 2010 and did a class. And we did, I could go get what I did. We painted fabric. We painted ugly fabric. And then we cut it up and we made a mosaic. And we made a mosaic fabric quilt, mini quilt. And it was so fun. It was so interesting because it was a way of taking fabric we didn't love and completely transforming it into something that we did. And so it was really, really fun. And so I feel like I followed Julie for a long time, and I feel like I know her, even though I don't know if she knows who I am anymore. But and so I always love buying things that have her designs. I have a lot of her stencils from the Crafters Workshop, and I'm really happy to be able to buy these ArtFoamies stamps. And then here's another one that I grabbed. Just these. This is only a sample of what I bought. I bought a whole bunch, and I'm probably gonna have at some point most of them. That's just honestly, I really enjoy working with the owner of this store. Her and I are planning a collaboration soon, so be on the lookout for that, for July maybe. These are just fun, and I think that they're interesting. I love that they support artists, and so it seems to be very, very well aligned with what I want to do with my store as well. So, and it didn't really take as long to get them as I thought it would. Here's another really pretty one from Julie, and here's a really pretty bird from Donna Dewberry. So I thought I would play today with maybe these two, or actually maybe these guys. So let's use some fluorescent paint. That was my little spiel. My update of the store. So you get my live update on the store today by being on my live today. I don't know if there's anybody out there who might be doing index card a day, but I have been having a lot of fun doing it. Last night I didn't even get to work on it until very late in the evening, but that's okay. Let's see, what should we play with? Should we play with our gel plate? And just do some stamping or background? I don't really know. I haven't really thought of it too far. See if there's a page in here that I could pull, that I could look at. Anything that's kind of a background already done. It's not too crazy. I'm still learning how to be not so crazy in my art, in my work. This page is kind of good. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that in a minute. Because to do the gel plate, you kind of right, so this is my 5x7 gel plate. And I'm just gonna probably print on some paper. I love to just kind of do random things, so. Okay, let's see what other color we have. Fluorescent, pink. Should we do, I think turquoise. Maybe blue. Maybe just a plain old primary cyan. It's a pretty blue color. I'll find my brayer. Okay, got my brayer. Okay. Today we're just going to play a little bit here. I agree. Jess. That's what I love the most about art stuff that I've been doing, is that it to me it's just playing. And I love to play. Oh, also, I now have that, and now it's blue. I now have the tiny attacher in the store too. I have two more available. These are awesome. I have a small thing. What's it called? I have another one. Like, I have this one. I think I bought it at Tuesday morning. But it's, you know, it's okay. It's fine. This one, to open it, to refill it, it's super, super easy. You just pop it like that, and then you can pop it out. And it comes with 100 staples. So, super easy to refill. And fun. All right, let me see what I'm going to do with my foamies. I saw a whole bunch of videos from Tanya. Back in May, she was doing like a video every day with ArtFoamies, and it was super, super cool. Her stuff came out really cool. So I'm sure if you went back and look at Tanya Ahmed on her Instagram, you can and now it's might dry out. This might dry out before I even get a chance to really print it, but see, you can just stamp it like this. So you're just using your gel plate as a palette, as like an ink pad to stamp, right? I could probably use some different colors, or some different designs actually. It does say to rinse them with water right after using them. So I may have to run out and rinse these off very quickly. Okay. See, they stamp really nice, and look, it's picking up a little bit of that other print. So that's kind of fun. So I'm here in Houston, and it's a little warm today. It's kind of dry. So my paint on my plate is probably going to dry pretty quickly. And so I have to just kind of be aware. It's already almost dried on my thing. Aware that that's possible. Ooh, that's bright. I love it. There we go. always have to like remind myself how to gel print when I haven't done it in a while. So this is kind of just a warm-up practice. Purple! That came out cool. I like it. Yeah. That's what happens when you mix primary cyan and fluorescent pink when the blue hasn't completely dried. And I think I just got paint on my face. It's okay. I think it's pretty cool. I know, right? So neat. Love it. So I'm just putting some paint on the palette, on my gel plate. Again, I'm using primary cyan here. And then I'm going to use the Mindy Lacefield paintbrush. Come on. All right, it says play and color, which is fun. I did not put a whole bunch of paint on there, so it could very well not. Yeah, there we go. It's not really gonna stamp very well on the white, but that's okay. Or on the not white. Yeah. It feels like it dried out. So what I realized is this one, yeah, it might work. Yeah, I think it's made to work. It's backwards, so it should work. We'll see what we get because it looks like it's pulling up a lot of paint. Yay. Clean off my plate. Well, I got some really cool texture there, even though I didn't get a paintbrush. That's okay. I didn't overly expect it to pull up all that paint. That's a really cool texture. Blue again. I like this blue. I like primary. Primary cyan is like a little lighter than primary blue. Yes, so when Amsterdam, I wanted to buy all the Amsterdam acrylics, and my distributor said, hey, we're discounting out Amsterdam. And I was like, cool. So I bought a bunch of them for the store. And then they discontinued them. Yay. You know, when stuff gets discontinued, then you just kind of end up without anything. Let's see if I can stamp this on here. Yeah, that's cool. Makes a cool background effect. Like it. I like it. Okie dokie. You know, just playtime. Just wanted to tell everybody about the new stuff for the store. And it does really make a really nice impression. And the good part is you have this nice thick foam, so it makes it easy to hold on to it. That's what I really like about it. Should we try the pink? I don't know if it's actually dry enough or not. It's not quite dry. If we try the pink, it'll probably just smear it. Let's just try plain white. I also have some printer paper that's a little heavier than just normal copy paper. So you could use, like I have different weights. When I was going through a phase of wanting to do a lot of printables, I bought a lot of different paper. That's kind of cool. So I bought like I bought some like 28 weight, because normal paper is just like 20 pounds. It's not very heavy at all. And so I bought like a 28 and like I bought a 100-pound, and the 100-pound paper is very nice and very it prints really nicely. This is a lot more paint. This will probably make a nice print. I was very, very liberal on my paint that time. Oh, I forgot about my journal page, yeah. Okay. But I said I was going to work in. You know, this is just me being crazy. All right. This is just me being kind of scatterbrained, because that's who I am. And I don't have a lot of space on my desk. Go figure. Why would we ever have enough space on our desk? That's like not allowed. What? Sometimes I look at people that record videos and I'm like, wow, their desk is so clean. How are they not working like on top? And then I look at Dina Wakley's, which I love, and her stuff makes me feel better because her desk is never really that clean, but it's fine. It's fine. All right. Do love this paintbrush. There we go. See, there you can see a really good impression of it. Very fun. And I'm also, you might not be able to tell, but when I'm using the foamy to take paint off for the stamping part, it's actually creating a design on the plate as well, which is what I'll print in a minute here on a piece of paper. So it's like a bonus. You're doing work one time and benefit from it multiple times. So here we go. See, I've actually stamped with that 4 times after getting paint on it once. So that's kind of cool. Okay. So there's that. And then we will take this paper. This is a lot of paint. So just be aware. Who knows what it's going to pull up. That's the fun part. You know what? I'm going to go grab a little piece of paper that's a little bit heavier. This is 32-pound. You can use normal cardstock. Would be a good way to make backgrounds for cards. Of course, you have to understand, you're not necessarily gonna know what you're gonna get. See, that came out backwards. But that's okay. I guess it comes out backwards because it's a stamp. But that's okay. I don't care. I like it anyway. It's fun. Yeah, it's a stamp. So on the gel plate, it's gonna come out backwards. But when you stamp it on your paper, it will come out forwards. Something to think about. Something to always remember when you're doing gel plate printing. I actually saw a video about how to reverse a stamp, and she did it by stamping on the gel plate and then using the gel plate to print on her paper, which was very cool. Because it was a wing for, it was actually for wing. So that's pretty neat. Like, I like that a lot. That's cool. Even though it's backwards, it's fine. Okay, see how it has the that's the fun part about jelly plate printing. You can do a lot of layering to get a cool effect. Alrighty, cool. Let's see if this will print it all. A little bit more there. Yay. There's a lot of paint left on that, even though it's been sitting there for a little while. So print a little bit. Cool. Cool. Oh, okay. Thanks for the update, Jess. They do have some ArtFoamies that are printed backwards so that when you do them on the gel plate, they will be correct. And it's very possible that that I have some like that. I don't know. Yeah, this one's backwards. These are backwards. So I'll make sure I note that on the listing when I list my items, so that you know it can be, I can put on there, you know, wording is backwards for stamping purposes or whatever, so that I can make sure that it's very clear on the listing. So that's about all I have for you guys today as far as my demo. I thought it was pretty fun. I really do enjoy all of these. I do think that these ArtFoamies are going to be super, super fun to have in the store. And I want to play with them some more in the future. Maybe some more on Friday. I think on Friday during the Facebook Live, we are going to do some Distress Oxide sprays. Last week, we actually did Distress Stain during our live on Friday. So what I ended up creating was some of these that I'm calling my backgrounds. Let me show you. I created some really pretty backgrounds. Now this is available as a video on YouTube also, so go check that out on YouTube. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you'll be able to see when there's an update. This one came out really pretty. This was some salvage patina and a lot of different greens. And this is mostly stain. This has a little bit of oxide. You can tell if it's oxide because it looks more chalky. But the goal is on Friday during my live, I'm actually going to specifically use oxides to make backgrounds. So this was just an experiment using stain. Now, and if you want a sneak peek of that, let me show you something. Funny enough, I'm in an online class, and the demo, it's usually more art journaling focused, but the demo that the class the girl did involved using distress oxides as a background in an art journal. So, and then using some texture paste and a stencil. So this is kind of what we were working on. It's not done yet. I'm working on figuring out what my focal point is going to be, because we all know I have trouble with focal points. So this is oxides, and this is kind of a sneak peek of what we'll probably be doing, something similar to this on Friday. Vicky, she's a last name starts with a P. It's a very long name. She's not from the United States. I don't know exactly where she's from, but her videos are very fun, and I'll link her when I put this on YouTube. I'll link her. Actually, I have a lot of her stuff already linked in my YouTube, because her YouTube channel is very fun and has tons of ideas on how to, cards and art journaling, and it's just amazing. I don't think that girl ever sleeps. But so that's a sneak peek for Friday. Hopefully, I want to do some distress oxides, playing with those and talking about those on Friday. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. And I'm just going to say, please follow me if you don't already. I hope that we can have more fun hanging out here on Instagram on Tuesdays. I'm posting reels every day with my iCAD Mixed Media Challenge, and I like to hang out on Instagram, and I have a Facebook Live on Fridays, also on YouTube. So thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to sign off now. Have a good day.